Good morning, dear students. Today we'll take up another chapter from It So Happened, which is Children at Work. Now, before starting this slide presentation, I have already told you, I have given you the documents PDF, the story in nutshell. So you all are familiar with the story, but here I would like to express and and explain the intricacies of the story, like what is the story about, the points which you have not been able to understand. All these things I'm going to explain to you in these coming slides. So dear ones, as you can see here, children at work. First of all, my question to you all would be, what do we mean, by this term, children at work? Children at work, actually, it indicates to a very grave problem of our society. What is that problem? A problem where young kids, young children are used for menial jobs or for for work purpose, to be working at some hotels, restaurants, factories, places where they should not have been working, or you can say things which they should not have been doing, rather. Children, they have all the rights, and I would say it is their, it is in our fundamental right, that children, all the children up till class 14, even government even give them free education, so nobody can hire them for work, okay, up till they reach to an age of 18. So this story is about such children who are working as rat pickers in our society. Now this story, you can very well see, is written by Geeta Wolf, Anushka Ravishankar, or Jeet Sen. And this story is about rat pickers. They pick these garbage from the trash, and then this garbage is used for recycling things. And at the same time, this story also focuses on the lives and living conditions of slum children. Now, what is a slum, my dear ones? That slums, like I would say very abhorrible kind of living. You cannot even imagine how these people survive, those who live in slums, because they are deprived of the basic amenities of life. And this story at the same time teaches us to be empathic with these children and help them. Empathy, I would say, is a very strong characteristic of human being, and we all should be empathetic towards the lesser what I would say, the people who are kind of deprived in this in this society. So we should always be empathetic towards them. And moving on with our another slide, I would tell you the protagonist of the story, the central character in the story, and he is Velu. Velu was an 11-year-old boy who had run away from home. He boarded the Kanyakumari Express. He had no money, so he did not buy a ticket. So this boy, Velu, he traveled without ticket. But luckily, the ticket collector did not come to the unreserved compartment. Now the third point tells a lot about about the condition of sordid condition, I would say, of our train system. These ticket collectors even cannot dare to walk in the unreserved compartments, because the people are they are filled to the capacity, more than capacity actually, and they are filled like the cattle. They are like one after another, they would be piling up on each other, one another. Now next point, he tried to sleep on the floor near the door, but the group of men playing cards and shouting made him sleepless, so he could not even sleep. Now Velu meeting a girl. Now this Velu, he reaches Chennai, and there on the station he happens to reach his savior, I would say his savior. He got down from the train at Chennai Central Station, and after getting off, he sat on a bench on the platform. In all his 11 years, he had never seen so many people around. He had eaten nothing. He saw a girl of his own age wearing a long banyan. What is a banyan? Is a vest that was reaching up to her knees. Her hairs were stiff, why the hair was stiff? Because they were not washed properly, and they were of brown color. What does this brown color of hair indicates? It indicates malnourished state. And she had a huge sack on one shoulder. She was picking up dirty plastic cups from the floor and stuffing them into her sack. She, sack is the bag, the jute bag is known as sack. She asked his name and inquired whether he had run away from Oh, now this girl, she could easily locate that there is a boy, like, and that too, I mean, he doesn't seem to be kind of, seem to have come to the city with his parents' permission and all. Like, she could very well, like, get to know that, like, this is a kind of runaway story, where, like, she kind of wanted to help this boy. So she just, started kind of breaking the ice with him, like, just having a conversation with him. So this is all for today, children, and tomorrow we would get to know what all happens in the story.